right. So, Kathy, we are now headed to our 12th
Yes,
speaker.
our 12th speaker.
Aherrera Wellness Group, or AWG, is the catalyst that empowers and inspires women to be, to love, and live the best quality of life to the fullest. Dr. Annebelle Aherrera is an OBGYN with over 35 years of private clinical practice in the Philippines' premier medical institutions. Dr. Aherrera has subspecializations in pediatric adolescent gynecology, functional aesthetic gynecology, and a bevy of other subspecializations, and is passionately a woman's wellness advocate. Dr. Aherrera's advocacy is to educate women, provide knowledge, and healthy alternatives to achieve overall feminine wellness.
Hi, everyone.
As a women
I
wellness
think they missed
advocate,
one slide.
feminine well-being should be at the top priority in the health list of the young and the not so young. This is a full woman's life cycle that she goes through each phase, carrying a certain experience. So each one of us must be mindful and fully understand the complexities of the life cycle from infancy, childhood, adulthood, pregnancy, childbirth, pre- and postmenopausal and geriatric phases. Can you identify where you are in this life cycle? What is your story?
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Have you identified yourself in your life cycle? Again, I am Dr. Annebelle Aherrera, and I've gone almost full circle in my life cycle. And this is my story. I am the youngest of 4 siblings, and I would say I was a happy kid. When I was 12 years old, I knew I wanted to be a doctor, as I witnessed how my parents, both doctors, treated their patients with total, utmost tender care and compassion. And with gratitude in their hearts, these patients would reciprocate the kindness and goodness that was accorded to them and would give them whatever they produce or whatever they got from their fresh catch, like fruits, vegetables, live chickens, fresh fish, oysters, and crabs, and whatever would provide them. I saw then the power and the value of health, both physical and mental, but more importantly, the impact it had on their emotional state and renewed spirit. And so as I moved on into the life cycle of adulthood, at the age of 17, I knew I didn't want to marry a doctor, as the busyness of the career affected time and growth in the family. So to fast track, I married my boyfriend of 9 years at the age of 26 after I completed my medical education at the University of the Philippines College of Medicine, while he, at the age of 28, completed his MBA at the Asian Institute of Management. I knew that I wanted a home, a family, and a thriving OBGYN practice at the age of 40. And I worked hard and persevered to strike a balance amongst the three important areas in my life. The first, the career as an OBGYN to focus on the different fields of the specialty. Second, to raise an energetic and highly grounded family or growing family. And mind you, I never missed any of my children's milestones activities as they were growing despite my busy clinical practice. And thirdly, the area I wanted to keep was a good marital relationship. Family was a priority in time and commitment. Ensuring the highest levels of education for our children, along with adherence to strong family values and beliefs, spending family bonding time in travels, and simply in quiet time. I believe that family time well spent fueled the soul and the spirit. And therefore, to ensure parental guidance while our children were studying abroad, our 17-year long distance relationship between me and my husband actually created this long sustained relationship with frequent visits from the US and Manila, and became foundational in a strong marriage running 40 years this year. My husband and I are extremely elated that the 17-year long distance relationship yielded 3 accomplished children, 2 doctors and 1 lawyer, all who graduated from top-tiered premier institutions, universities in the US, and who are now working in highly specialized niche. And therefore, as I continue my practice as an OBGYN and handling administrative positions in the hospital and other special organizations, along with and completing my stint as chairman of the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology of the Makati Medical Center, I decided to challenge myself, my time, and my resolve to take another degree. I enrolled in the MBA executive program of the Ateneo Graduate School of Business, and I was 57 years old then. I wanted to discover in great leaps what the world outside the health industry would offer. Acquiring more skills and knowledge made me realize that for every twist and turn that I encountered in my life's purpose actually led to transcend to a level that's higher than my current life's purpose. And this actually impacted my overall wellness. And so I noticed that all women have some hurdles in facing the challenges to attain health, wellness, and happiness. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, not the absence of clinical disease, while wellness strives for the balance in one's life by constantly making choices and lifestyle modifications that will further not only the physical and mental health, but will include to revitalize and empower one's soul and spirit. And in doing so, one attains the optimum state of wellness, which is happiness. How many of you out there are happy? Have you reached that state of happiness? Happiness is a blissful state of positive and pleasant emotion. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are all in harmony. Happiness and health go hand in hand. Remember, there is no true health without happiness. And therefore, with the strength of my 35-year professional career as an OBGYN, I decided and established the Aherrera Wellness Group in 2018 as a personal advocacy to put women's health, particularly intimate health and wellness, at center stage. Currently, my tagline is, each woman has two faces, one up here for the world to see, and one face down under that is personal and intimate. Why so? Women go through great lengths just to defy the aging process, but without realizing that the intimate face below and the other body parts are actually aging and lagging behind. Intimate health is an evolving trend, and what used to be an unspoken topic or a taboo now is openly discussed. Remember, intimate health is the most neglected and most affected part of our health wellness. And therefore, it is cognizant and better to define now the holistic, sustainable wellness approach that each woman goes through: childhood, adulthood, pregnancy, pre and postmenopausal periods. Currently, there are 36 million Filipinas from the age 15 to 55. There are roughly 10 million Filipinos from 15 to 25 years of age. Did you know that? And who are these? These are teenagers, college graduates, young adults with raging hormones that need to be treated and guided appropriately and accordingly. The next group is 20 million Filipinas from 25 to 55 years of age. These are the childbearing women. These are housewives, career women, women in midlife, women who are pre and perimenopausal. These women are the aggressive women and have the purchasing power to do anything for themselves. Yet, these are the women that need to understand the changes that experience in their bodies. And therefore, these are the women who need to be restored and renewed. And lastly, we have about 5 million Filipinas from the age 55 and above who are postmenopausal and geriatric. Sadly, these are the women who feel that life is helpless already because the aging process has set in. Youth has left them, and therefore they have to go through their lives desolate and unhappy. No, we should not allow this because these women need help to revitalize their spirit. And therefore, because of the mainstream social media and digital online presence, I believe that it was time for me to reach out, increase self-awareness amongst these people, women who suffer quietly. And therefore, it is time now to courageously seek out help where and when possible. It is now time to choose to look good, feel good, and feel sexually confident inside and out. Remember that feminine wellness is and will remain the bedrock that will define our ways, how we will carry our lives in our existing life journey. And therefore, it is my hope this afternoon and my dream that you will partner with me in our ultimate goal, women, empowering women by redefining the concept of overall wellness. And so as I continue to move on to my journey, I remember with gratefulness where the greatest source of my life has come from, and this is for our Creator. So tonight, I am thankful to GWRR, Global Women Who Rule, that for this recognition and affirmation of what has become my lifetime passion. I am a woman who lives by example, forever a learner, an educator, a wellness advocate, and a woman being a wife, a mother, a friend, a doctor, and a child of God. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Have a good evening.